Welcome back to Kamicuozzi Uncaged. I'm Tom.
And I'm Tommy.
We were talking about all the off-brand stuff, the store brand, the store brand stuff that Mom gets.
They've got some funny names.
And you told me that what kind of peanut butter you get,
the only kind.
and what kind was that?
The
That was
Peter
Peter
Pan.
Pan. Yeah,
Honey roasted.
you're over here flexing your peanut butter on me.
Nah. See, I told you if you get the even like name brand like Jif. Jif's a good one, but it doesn't have that sweetness to it. Put a little bit of honey in it. Fantastic.
That just seems like a little bit
Just
too
a
much
little
work.
And think about it, honey's so good for you.
I want my peanut butter ready to go.
Like honey's so good for you.
Well, I get that.
And
have a shot of honey, then eat some peanut butter.
See,
eat some
that's
Jif.
too much sweet.
I don't know, but I put up a post last week about the peanut butter we had. Apparently we were having a bad week with money. We got it was like butternuts. Butternut.
You just melted butter and some nuts.
Yeah, we're right next to the peanut butter aisle.
At least they have that claim going for them.
Yeah, yep. So, it's near the peanut butter aisle.
Right. Roughly in that area.
You can find us near the mayonnaise.
Yeah, right. It's closer to the butter.
But, and people were like, well, you're going to eat it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to eat it. I mean, I like peanut butter. That's like my weakness.
Yeah.
Or stuff that is close to peanut butter.
Right.
But I'm going to eat it. I'm fat.
I'm telling you, put a little dab of honey on it.
That's like the sponsors we would get right now. Like our podcast is going good, but we're not ready for like Oreos or Cheerios.
No, not like nowhere near. We've got some pretty solid sponsors.
Yeah, we'd probably get Budweiser right now, but we're going to let that one slide. But we would get like all the off-brand stuff right now. They'd probably sponsor us.
But I'm rocking with off-brand stuff.
I mean,
some of the stuff is the exact same. And it's cheaper. I'm rocking with it.
No, I mean, it's good. Like the cereal.
Yeah.
The cereal.
I'm rocking because they're creative with the cereal.
Yeah.
They'll take like different name brands and mix them together. My favorite we brought up the other day was the, I never remember the name, but it's like Cocoa Puffs, but with the Lucky Charm marshmallows.
So do you think it's like all the leftover stuff? And they're like, well, we're not going to throw it out. Let's just
mix it together.
Yeah.
That's like what you do at the movie theater where you go and you're like, yeah, let me get a Coke, and you go and you mix all the drinks at the drink fountain. Yeah. There's a name for that. I forget what it is, but that's
nasty.
What they do.
That's what it's.
No,
that's the name of it.
They all mix together in a wonderful harmony of flavors.
That sounds really gross. Like the orange and the Dr. Pepper.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
Nah, because some of them cancel each other out. So you just and you take a sip, and you don't know which soda you're tasting, but you know that you certainly are tasting.
Because it's probably like doo-doo brown.
So is Coke.
No, Coke's
what? Brown.
Yeah, but not doo-doo brown.
Coke's doo-doo brown.
No, it is not.
Coke is absolutely brown. Doesn't matter what it is. Sweet tea is brown.
Yeah, but it tastes like sweet tea.
Right. This tastes like a wonderful concoction of drinks.
No.
Yep.
It's time for our first sponsor. Eat cluster nuts. When you can't get nothing right, start your day off with cluster nuts.
We need to start making commercials.
We should.
We need to film commercials, and then when we say we're gonna have a quick break, we need to just bow commercial.
Yeah, I like it.
And we did a photo shoot the other day. Actually, I was wearing this shirt. Did a photo shoot, And
I like that shirt.
I'm saying the first advertisement is just the photo shoot. It's just me.
Speaking of which, oh God, that we've been we had like 3 weeks since we did a podcast because we
I
had a
think
lot
more.
going on.
I think it's been 4.
Okay, 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a
Wow.
minute. We haven't been
Yeah.
able to do anything.
Because we had well, you went up to Virginia.
Yeah.
All right, that was cool. You and Darlene headed up there for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Mother's Day weekend.
Got to celebrate with Celeste.
Yep.
That was nice.
And then you got to be like a guest instructor.
Yeah, I got to be a guest coach. That's a fun experience.
Yeah.
I like everybody up at Capitol.
Capitol's awesome.
And it's only because the other instructor fell out. He was like, second wind, mincemeat. Nah, but it was really cool, and I felt good. I felt like I was able to share, some knowledge that I've picked up over the years.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And then the following weekend we had Toro Cup.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
That was a fun day.
So I hadn't been there in a while. I seen Boomer. I walked in. Boomer's like, "You look great." Like, I'm fat. But I haven't seen Boomer in like 2 years.
Right. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a long while. But
Boomer's such a nice guy.
They all
Every
are
time
over
we
there.
go, it's never a handshake. It's a hug.
Yeah.
He's such a good dude.
He is.
Nothing but compliments.
He is. And I like the way they have it set up now. It's different.
Every event they do something different.
Yeah. Yep. But it was a bunch of good matches.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There's some really
Good
good
matches. The Tonys did awesome.
I'm super proud of them.
Yeah,
They both showcased stuff
Yeah.
they wanted to showcase.
Yeah.
And it didn't go their way, but
No, but
I think they did good. Cameron competed against a solid purple belt.
yeah.
Actually, from the same gym that my old opponent, Marco.
Right.
Same gym as Marco.
Yeah. Yep. I got to see Marco too. Said hi.
Really good gym.
Yeah.
I got to go up there and get some work.
Yeah. And you said they're like in Asheboro or something, right?
I don't think so. My opponent was from Asheville.
Asheville.
Yeah, but Marco.
Okay.
It's gonna come to me after we're done recording.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're always
Okay.
good dudes. They roll deep too.
Okay.
You go to
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
tournament in this area, they're gonna have at least 5 people competing.
Yeah. Yeah. This is solid. You could tell once they get on the mats,
Oh my goodness.
they put on a lot of work.
And then Kaylee had another really game opponent.
Yeah. She rolled hurt.
Yeah, I was about to say early in the match, her
Yeah.
thumb like
touched her elbow.
yeah,
Yeah.
it went on back, and she kept on going like a trooper.
Yep.
So I
Yep.
mean,
And you've seen a lot of good sportsmanship.
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. We got to walk around where they keep all the stuff.
I do every single time.
Yeah.
It's an addiction.
Yep.
It's bad because I'm like, what y'all got new back here? Actually, they just released that new gi, the black one with the blue writing.
Yeah, that thing's sharp.
Looks so good.
Yeah, that thing's sharp.
Did you see the rash guard they just came out with?
It was that the long sleeve one you're talking about?
No, the Ricky Bobby one.
No.
If you ain't first, you're last.
No, that's funny. I like
Man,
that.
it looks like he's got the Wonder Bread type
Oh, okay.
logo
No,
on
I
it.
did see it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna have to snag me one of those, I think.
That's cool. I did see it though, and
It's pretty neat.
yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
I like that one a lot.
But we had a good time. Then we hit up that sushi place was good.
Sushi place.
Yeah. Darlene said it best, where it's not like if you're a sushi snob,
Yeah.
it's probably not the quality that you would look for. But
In
to
terms
me-
of quality, I'm giving it 7 out of 10. So it's not like you're gonna go pay $30 a roll for
yeah,
it,
yeah,
but I'm gonna spend $7, $8 for that roll.
yeah. And I like their method because it hops on the
Brings it out. If you
hops
don't
on the
want
choo-choo
it, let it
tracks,
go.
man, and just goes all the way
And it's
around.
constant. It's fast.
Yeah.
So you gotta pay attention. Just, whoom.
So I like the fact that we were like the first table. So
Yeah.
when this stuff's coming out,
Yeah, we had first
yeah,
go.
you don't because people have pee-pee hands and stuff, and they open the little door and they
Yeah.
might accidentally bump your.
Right.
So I kind of like being in that table.
Right. That
But
was nice.
yeah, But then again, I don't know how many times that thing runs around.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope I got all the PP hand rolls.
Yeah.
Extra immune system.
Yeah.
How strong is your immune system, dude? I've been eating pea for the last month. I'm good.
Yeah, but that place was pretty good. What was it?
Rock and rolls
Rock and
in
Rolls.
Durham,
Yeah.
and it's only what was it, like 12 minutes from the
Yeah,
cage
it was
side
close.
shop.
It was. I'm glad it was because I was freaking starving.
Oh my goodness! Every time, so I forgot to eat breakfast that day, which was good. It was cool because like I felt good during my match. So I think from now on, I'm either not going to eat breakfast or have a light breakfast before my matches.
Yeah.
Before my jiu-jitsu matches, I'm
Yeah.
going to eat because fights are later in the day. I can't be starving myself, but like I felt good.
Yeah.
I didn't feel out of breath or
No,
anything.
you looked really good.
I felt
I like
prepared.
that. You weren't in a rush. You kind of you worked the issues. You know, he had a solid guard.
Dude.
He had a solid open guard, and
If stamina wasn't an issue, I have no doubt that I would have spent that entire match in his guard.
yeah, he
was
really good.
I had to keep, changing up my looks at it, and then I ran out of looks, and I was like, well, let me go back to the first look because I've used,
Yep.
all two of my guard passes.
No, it looked good though, and you settled in the bow and arrow choke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There were a couple bow and arrow finishes that day. Like,
Yeah.
I hit it, and then I was like, I think I'm the only bow and arrow finish. And then I was like, bow and arrow, bow and arrow. But I was like, man, I want it to be unique.
But yeah, no, it was a good day.
Yeah.
We finished off at the we went to the pet store
Oh, yeah.
in Greensboro. Man,
Some ugly fish in there.
there are some ugly fish. This damn dogs were.
There was that,
That
one
one was an
that was so
asshole.
mean.
That one was, you first look at it, you're like, oh, look at it, that's pretty
Look
cute,
at
and
it.
he was started biting.
But pulling across the cage, and I was like, oh my goodness.
He was an asshole. I think they put him in there so you feel bad for the other one and you buy
Gotta
the other
be.
one.
It's a sales tactic.
Yeah.
That
He
dog
was
is
a
owned by
jerk.
Friendly Pets.
Nah, but yeah, there was some ugly fish.
It's really ugly
Yeah,
fish.
poor dog. I feel bad when dogs are like. If I had the money, I'd probably buy them all. I'd give them
Yeah.
to you guys, but because I don't want them all at the house.
We got enough. We got one here today.
Yeah,
She's a
Lola.
little bit more shy though, so I don't
I love.
know if we'll get her on camera today.
I love all the grandpups. Lola is the most laid back. She looks high all the time.
I told Darlene she looks like she's always like after a really bad joke, either expecting you to get it or the step after where she realizes that no one gets it. So she's either making this face.
Like if The Office had a dog, like
Yeah.
like the show The Office.
Yeah. Or she's either making that face or she's like she realized that her joke wasn't funny and she's oh, I shouldn't have said that.
We,
Lola, come here. Come here.
yeah.
Let's see if I
And
can
then
get her.
we all went to the dog park the other day, the new dog park,
Yeah.
and
Come here.
look,
This is difficult. The dog park was really cool.
yeah, she would go to like the corner and would not socialize with anybody. Poor Lola. Oh, you just
You okay?
yeah, she's good. She just a little put some headgear on her. Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. She
That's where it's at right there. You look super comfortable.
so, but have you guys been playing your game?
Go on. This way. Hold on. Let me get her out. Without
You,
stepping on
you're
the
doing
floor.
exactly what Mom just told.
No.
told-
Go on.
Oh my God.
We did it. Oh my goodness. Could not have been better than that. Yes, we have been playing our game lately.
Oh, I wonder. You may want to check that camera.
Yeah, just to make sure. Lola messed it all. See, that was her bad joke. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're still good.
That's it.
See? Worked
No
out in
harm,
the
no
end.
foul. It's time for another sponsor. Fecal wipes.
That's what we got to use on ham.
When-
That was one thing I was unprepared for in getting a Frenchie, was you have to wipe their butts.
yeah, I'm not doing that. That's the only thing that would keep me from getting a Frenchie.
So it's not, you get used to it. You really do. And it's a small little thing, but you do have to wipe their butts.
Man,
I thought it was going to be a lot gross, and it is gross, but I thought it was going to be a bigger deal than it was, and it's just a quick little.
yeah. I like letting the dog out and be like, all right, do your business.
Yeah. Well, you still do, but he comes back in. We trap his little butt, wipe it, and he's good. We have to, because he likes to walk off, and we'll tell him to wait, and now he knows the command, wait. And so we tell him to wait, and sometimes he'll stop straight out. And sometimes he's running, we tell him to wait, and he's like slowly walking away. And we're like, hey, wait. And he'll look back and he makes the ugly face. But
We got to hang out last Sunday at the pool, and we found out Ham is still a swimmer.
we found out he's so dense.
He is.
I don't know how we can still swim, but he can.
Yeah. He after a while he starts going down a little bit.
But he can do the same. He can do the same circle Lola does, and I think he could do it without dying.
Yeah, you guys got him a life vest.
We did get him a life, and it's a special Frenchie life vest, and it's got a little thing under it to keep his head up out of the water. And we put it on him the other day. He was just walking around the house, and it's so bulky on him. And he's like,
You sent me the video. He sounded like it was the Rugrat Tommy Pickles when he walks around and all you hear is the diaper. Yeah.
But back to the important stuff. I have been playing the game lately.
Now, are you guys able to talk shit like behind the scenes of the game? Like,
What are you talking about?
are you able to like talk to each other or message each other?
Yeah,
or?
so it's not like a video game. We meet up. We do like the messenger, and like we all do like a group video call. And there's a website we can go to just to like keep track of our stats. And like he can upload like a picture to something to give us like a better idea of what this looks like. We can look at a map type deal. But it's not like we're walking around as like a video game character. This is all like, this happened, so what do you do? And it's all up
This
here.
is getting worse and worse.
It's all up here.
Oh my god.
And then, like I said, you can keep track of like your stats and whatnot. But yeah, so I believe where we left off last time was we almost killed two little mouse boys, and then their mom fed us, and then realized that we were the ones that almost killed her little mouse boys. Her Mises.
Her Mises.
And we got kicked out of the house, and we have this box, the mystery box. Well, we get out of the house, and of course, we're like, why don't we just open the box? Let's see what we were told not to, but like, who's going to stop us? So I am able to very cleanly take my dagger and pry off the wax seal, pop it open.
So this is all actually going on in your heads,
Yeah,
like
this is all in our heads.
So, do you guys have a recorder, like someone that's
Our dungeon master is
your what?
a dungeon master.
Say it one more time.
Dungeon master, and that is it's our good friend John, and he's
I know
so
John.
good at it.
John's a nice
he's
guy.
so good at it.
Yeah.
Like he remembers the smallest details, and like it's stuff that I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen. And
So, John is the dungeon master.
Yeah, he keeps track of everything, and that's also what this website's helpful for. Is you can write stuff down like on your character sheet.
Right.
So we open the box, and it starts ticking. It's like it's a bomb. Ooh. So
So how do you know it's ticking?
because it's ticking.
But I thought it's not.
Because the dungeon master is like
dungeon master said it's ticking.
All right, so he's like, "What do you want to do?" So we're like, "I want to open the box." So I pry it open, and he goes, "You open the box," and it starts ticking. He directs the story.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now I got you. That was my question.
Yeah, he directs the story.
Because you're talking like it's like you're watching this thing and hearing it.
No,
But
he's
the dungeon
directing
master
the
said
story,
it's
yeah.
ticking, so it's ticking.
Exactly.
Okay.
So he said it's ticking, so we're like, "Ooh, what do we do?" And not one of us thought to try to disarm it. We were just like, toss it away. So, well, Mikhail tried to convince the box to not blow up. It didn't work very well. He tried to talk,
Like tried using Jedi mind
he
tricks.
tried to talk his way, and he's been able to talk his way out of so many situations in this game, but not that one.
No,
And so
couldn't sell it.
I tried to throw it at the little mouse family. I was like, "You've caused too many hardships, right?" And like bounced back. And so Darlene like hit it with a stick, and it bounced over there, and it blew up. And your mouse family gone.
So,
They're done.
so we
for.
don't have to worry
We
about
ain't
them
gotta
no
worry
more.
about them
No more
anymore.
Mises.
No more Mises.
Okay. Okay.
And we kind of get caught in the blast. We don't die, but we're like, we get got.
You getting a Purple Heart. You got injured.
Got injured.
Yeah.
So come out of it, and we're in like we wake up and we're in like this wagon. We're going to someplace, and we wake up in like a holding cell. And this one guy comes in. He's like, "Hey, I'm the leader of such and such army. We were supposed to deliver that box to these people as the marquee. We're supposed to deliver these boxes to these people." And he's like, "What do you know about that explosion?" And we're like, "I don't know." That's crazy. I don't know what happened. That's crazy. And he's
That's
got
the
like
look I get all day. All day.
and he's got like a big mole bodyguard. And these are cat people, by the way.
Of course
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, the Marquis.
Yeah.
They're like cat dictatorship type deal, very controlling.
That sounds about right.
So we're like, we don't know what happened. And Mikhail's able to talk us out of it. And he's like, well, here's what's going to happen. JJ, that's Sir Pants-a-Lot. I'm going to keep your sword. And it's like some cool mythic sword. And he's like, you guys go to the armorer, get some armor, weapons, whatever, that's yours. But you have to do something in exchange for me. You have to figure out, because people are like revolting against this kingdom, right? And so he's like, you have to figure out who's starting this like revolution, who's behind it. So we're like, okay, we'll do that.
So this is an actual game.
Yeah, it's actually, I found out the name of it the other day.
What is it?
Is because I've been calling it Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not Dungeons and Dragons. It's called Root.
Root. Okay.
And it's just like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like woodland creatures, right? So we get our armor and stuff, and we go to like figure this out. Well, we find that most of the towns are full of like kids or like not smart people. We find out from this other lady that they're taking any educated person to mines, and they're making them into like slave labor. And we're like, that ain't good, right? That ain't good at all. So now we're like, we should stop this. And so we get into it, and we're looking around. We see some people, and we trick some people, this and that. And we tell this one guy, we're like, all right, we're on your side. We're here to help. We're here to do this and that. And so now we have to go back to, I forget the place's name, but essentially back to where the cat guy is, right? And by the way, his name is Captain Clawthorn.
This keeps getting better,
Right.
man.
So we go back after all of our mischievous deeds. And now, mind you, I've been terrible in my fights. Like, absolutely horrible. There's at one point we got into a fight, and most of us got peed on in this fight. Like, literally peed on. And, yeah, that's the... I've been terrible in fights. Like, I've been rolling... So what happens is, like... You tell somebody, like, all right, they're gonna hit
So
you.
the only reason everyone's getting peed on is because y'all are thinking, I'm gonna pee on them.
No.
Or
So
is this?
what happened
Or is
was
this?
we left the bar and they had to take a bathroom. Like we were talking like conspicuously, so the dungeon master was like, "Oh, they had to take a bathroom break, so like you can talk conspicuously." And so we're like, we're gonna bum rush them, right? We bum rush them. It didn't quite work. It worked on one of them, but the other two kind of just like turned around. They're drunk. they're still peeing, and we get peed on. We rolled so low numbers that we got peed on.
So how many of you are in this game?
4 playing and then 5 including the dungeon master.
Okay.
But anyways, back to the important stuff. So anyways, we've been helping the revolt. So we go back to Captain Clawthorn to, fake, right? And we go up there. In this process, we got a sigil from another family that's like here, helping the revolt. So we go up. Captain Clawthorn's like, "Where'd you get that?" And we're like, "We just found it." Like, what do you mean? And he's like, "No, that's not how that works." And so he's like, "Give me the sigil." We're like, "Nah." And so he calls in some bodyguards. And a big mole man comes in and 2 others. They charge at us. And so he's like, "What do you want to do?" So I forget who suggested it, but somebody was like, when they get close, we just duck down. They're going to trip over us, right?
Then we're going to pee on them.
Then we're going to pee on them. Well, they trip over like 2 of them and sort of stumble over one and completely like bull rush me. I rolled a really low number, so I get tackled. Terrible in combat. So all this is going down. Big fight. Darlene gets knocked out. Mikhail gets knocked out. It's me and JJ. He's got his sword back. I've got my daggers. I'm a little possum. I'm fighting this big mole man. And JJ's already cut him with his sword. So I said, by the way, she's got like a...
Like I would have won for the Achilles tendon.
See, that would have been smart.
Yeah.
But he'd already been cut with that sword. So he swung at me. By the way, the room's on fire. That happened at some point. That was Darlene's fault. But anyways, so swung at me, I duck it, and I roll a good number so I can come back up, and I slice the cut again. I'm like, So it's like, oh, but he's not down yet. So one of my abilities is to be able to, like, take weapons up off the ground. Like, I can find something on the ground and turn it into a weapon. That's one of my things, right? So, room's on fire. There's a flaming stick down there. So he's coming at me again. Pop! Baseball his head. Boom! He falls in the fire. Done for. I fought good. JJ bonks this man with the hilt of a sword, and he runs by into the fire. Done for. We weren't supposed to beat those bad guys. The dungeon master let us know. He was like, "You guys weren't supposed to beat them yet," but we did it because we defy all odds. And then we carried them out, right? Save them from the fire, and we're surrounded by guards. And they're like, "We're taking you to Moltvane, which is the mines they've been taking the people to. So now we have to escape from the mines."
Okay. That sounds like
like a show we would watch. Yes.
Yes. Yes, like I could picture you, Darlene, and Mom just focused, and
Absolutely.
I'll be over here playing with Ham.
Ham would be in on this.
Ham,
Little Gregor.
dude.
With his, I made. Did I show you the possum? That
Yes. Yes, you did. Oh, God. Ham was funny because I put him up. As soon as you put him on his back, if you're holding him, he's done.
Oh yeah. Well, sometimes he'll roll back over.
Oh, he went right out. He went right out.
The best is if he's had a long day, we'll go in the game room and we're watching a movie or something. He'll prop right between your legs, and he'll put his little paws up right here between them, and just.
Then the tongue comes out.
You can't hear the movie over him.
Oh man. So we got some jujitsu going on tonight or today.
Today. I'm very glad we added the Saturday class.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, you get a lot of work in.
Oh yeah.
You know.
It's nice, and
Yeah.
it completes the cycle. It allows me to train 6 days a week, and not like have to like make a training session.
Yep.
It's like I've got the gym during the week. I've got Burlington on Fridays, and we're back here on Saturdays. And it's like, okay, I'm very glad I'm doing this, but like I have to be like it's scheduled.
You guys have been wide open because, Virginia, then like you said, you were in Burlington yesterday. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been
So,
getting a lot of work
yeah.
in. I've been really focusing on my stand-up, too, actually. That felt really good the other night.
Yeah.
But focusing a lot on jiu-jitsu.
Good.
I have, goals and aspirations in mind before I reach 26 years old. So
That'd be nice to see.
It would be nice to see, but, it's all in its own time.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it's
know,
gonna happen.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna happen.
I tell everybody all the time, I'd much rather be rolling at a higher level at a lower rank. Because
You're constantly pushing yourself.
that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Though, because you see a lot of like higher level people that should not be higher level
Yeah.
people. That's why I really appreciate the ranking and like the levels in Burlington, because you go there and you see a blue belt, they're rolling like a purple belt
Yeah,
in any other gym.
you know they earned that
Right.
blue belt.
You see a purple belt, they're rolling like a brown belt and a black belt at any other gym.
And that's how we try to, coming from where we came from, that you see a blue belt in here,
Yeah.
you know they earned it.
Right.
They
Like, they're-
definitely earned it.
Yeah.
They don't, nothing's given here.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
they've earned
haven't I haven't given many blue. I think only 2 blue belts, right?
it. You got Turan.
No, I didn't give Duran his. I
Oh
gave
no,
him
that's
stripe,
right. That's right. Yeah,
but I
yeah.
think just Corbin and Mike.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Abs.
Abs.
Yep.
He hasn't been here in
Yeah,
8
once he got the blue
years.
belt, he went ghost.
Jetted.
Yep, he's like,
Probably doesn't even know what softball is.
Abs. Yeah, Abs, we're just messing around.
No, we're not. I'm not.
Not really, but we got to shame you back. But yeah, he's been busy. He's a great dad, so he's been busy doing that.
Yeah, helping out
Doing
with his
the dad
daughter's
thing.
softball team.
And that happens,
Keep saying
life.
that, I'll hit 2 weeks. I'll be back.
But going, you can't be afraid to. You can't be afraid of that failure, like getting caught. No, hell, that's all I do is get caught.
That's how you get
But
better.
that's
though.
how you get better. Don't be afraid to. I say lose, but don't be afraid to lose that match
I would
because
say
you're
it's
going to
all-
learn from it.
Yeah, if you're going against people you can beat all the time, you're never going to go against adversity.
Yeah.
And you're never going to have to figure out, well, this doesn't work, so how can I make it work? It's going to be, oh, this worked for me, but only because, you have years on the person you're
Yep.
rolling with.
Yep.
It's not, let me roll with somebody a little bit better. That way, if I try this and it doesn't work, it's like, let me go back to the drawing board and make it work.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or
Yep.
figure something out that will.
But it's been real good. Classes have been pretty packed
Class
too.
has been really
Yeah.
nice. This is arguably the most consistent I've seen the gym. We get a lot of people who sign up for a challenge.
Yeah.
They might stay for a month and they're like, nah.
Yeah.
Or we have people who sign up and they do one challenge and they feel good and they're like, nah.
Yep.
Maybe it's because they didn't win the challenge. Who knows? But this has been really consistent.
And a lot of it has to do with the rebranding. I like how the rebranding really seemed to.
It's a catchy name. Not everybody can pronounce it, right?
Yeah, no.
But it's a catchy
Yeah,
name.
and there's no hard feelings.
There's not.
If you can't,
Our last name has not been pronounced right for
No.
all of our lives.
for years.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
I just kind of accepted at this point. They're like, "Hey, are you Kamicuozzi?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, that's me.
Yeah, that's us.
That's we're here on the boulevard."
Well,
I believe Kamicuozzi Uncaged has some questions.
yeah. So we're gonna
Get
we're
into
gonna
that.
get those.
We haven't read these yet.
Not yet. We haven't seen them. Matter of fact, right before we started, we asked if we had any questions.
Very excited.
No,
I don't
so-
know if they say who they're by.
They do really good because we really don't see these. We don't see them. So let's get to the
I'm
questions.
excited.
All right. Just like that, our questions have arrived.
That's crazy. They just appear
Yeah,
out
they
of
just-
nowhere. That's wild.
Yep. They just showed up.
You want to do the honors?
Okay. I'll take the first one here.
Go for it. Go for it. Does it say who it's by?
Man, this is actually the way they ended this was meant for me.
Ah. Signed.
And there's no name.
No name.
No name. So
How does it feel being 86
yeah.
years old?
Yeah. What style of fighting is your bread and butter?
Ooh. Ah, red.
Yeah, that's a sore subject. Whoever wrote this, that's a sore subject. But I feel like you knew what I've been going through this past week.
Hey, no.
with
They've
the
been seeing.
peanut butter.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've been seeing you guys in the grocery store.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know if I have a bread and butter, especially nowadays. Getting out of bed
Getting out
is
of
my
bed.
bread and butter right now. It's been rough, man. I'm not lying. I'm not that good at Muay Thai. Basics, basics with Muay Thai. I feel
I
like,
mean, if we did the Muay Thai
yeah.
class.
But I don't know.
I'd say jujitsu is your bread and butter.
I like the ground game. I do like the ground game more. So if I had to pick one, that would be it. Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah,
I think mine is the same. I like jujitsu. I very much like that. We can flow with it on the ground. You don't have to force everything. Actually,
yeah,
it's a matter of not forcing it. It
yeah,
was made by smaller people for smaller people to fight bigger people,
yeah,
and that's I think a really cool thing. And like I said, you don't have to force anything, and I'm very much about that. In my long years, I've grown very lazy when I roll. Not in like a bad way, but in like a slow, like I'm gonna think this out type way.
yeah,
And I think it's very nice. Stand up, it's very like on the spot. You're fast twitch muscle fibers
yeah,
really have to be active,
yeah.
focusing on defending, protecting, moving.
Hmm.
But jujitsu, you need those fast twitch muscle fibers.
Yeah,
But I can take my time setting something up. You got to know when to explode, and I think that plus in the cage. I like stand up. I love stand up, and I think I've been improving on it lately.
oh yeah,
But I really want to showcase it still. What happens though is I get in, and the moment I get punched, my mind's like, we have to go to the ground. We have to go right now, because like I don't. Who wants to be punched?
yeah.
And if I go to the ground, there's less of a chance I'm gonna be punched.
That's why
So
Thursday nights here are I'm not going to say slow, but there's less people here Thursday nights because
oh yeah.
not a lot of people want to get punched in the
Yeah.
face.
No one likes getting punched.
No.
I mean, people get used to it. I get used to it.
Yeah.
But no one likes it. No one's going to be like, please hit me in the face.
Now, when I first started, I liked stand up more than jujitsu. I think
Yeah.
at first.
Oh, yeah.
I had a hard time with the awkwardness.
Of jujitsu.
Yeah,
It's a weird sport to start.
it's hard. Like, but when we get people that start now, don't get me wrong. If you're out to do jujitsu, okay, starting on jujitsu night
Yeah.
is a great idea.
Absolutely.
But when we get people that have zero, they've never done this, that's a really hard night to start.
It is. And
It's like it's very awkward because your social your distance
Right.
and space is just
especially if you come by yourself.
yes,
Like, and, props to you. It took me so long in Burlington to, like, be comfortable. Not because anyone up there is, like, bad or anything. Like, I love everybody
yeah,
up there.
yeah,
But it took me so long to not be nervous.
yeah,
And I mean, even when I started knowing people, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get something wrong.
yeah,
This is gonna happen." And every time I'd go up, I'd be nervous, and I'd hardly talk. But now I'm comfortable. But it takes a while. You just have to kind of keep going and
oh
get
yeah,
comfortable, and
yeah,
you'll make lifelong
yeah.
friends.
But that's for all the people that are thinking about starting. It's all normal to feel that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it is an awkward sport.
Yeah.
But you learn to love it. I love it, and I get tapped every day, all day.
That's the best part.
And for you,
No, those quiet rides home after you get beat up all day, you're like, man, I want to get that good.
yeah, well, I got to do something
I gotta
different.
do something. That's how I feel every time I roll with Spencer. I go in and he's just
Yep.
like, I imagine he moves more in his sleep, and I'm like, how?
Yeah.
I gotta get past that.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I think jujitsu is my bread and butter. But if I had to give stand up anything, it would be the bread and like a small slice of butter.
Yeah.
Whereas jujitsu is like the whole stick.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like they're close, but jujitsu takes it.
yeah. Your stand-up's gotten really good,
We're getting there.
but you've always really flowed real well on the ground.
We're getting there.
Yeah,
Step by step.
yeah.
So I have a second question. Does not say who, but it says, is there a specific submission that is your favorite and why? Let me think on that for a second. Do you have an immediate answer?
Uh, I, I, man,
While you're thinking, I found my answer.
what's yours?
Now I do like to change it up. I like to mix it up. I don't like to hit the same submission over and over again, become predictable, people start guessing, then you lose your game. However, I do have one favorite, and it's an armbar. Just a basic armbar from the top. I'm not great at them from the bottom, simply because my setup's off. I know the technique, but every time you snatch an arm, they're like, who?
I I would have to agree with that, being that I'm often in that
Yeah.
spot.
I really liked it because I went to a Dave Camarillo seminar years ago,
Right.
and he went over the same armbar for 2 hours, and just kept adding tiny details to it, and like, oh, you could finish it this way, you could do this, you could change your grips up to look
Right.
like this. Ever since that seminar, I've been able to hit arm bars on
Really.
almost anyone.
I-
I don't want to say almost anyone, but like a lot of the submissions that I get is an arm bar.
Yeah,
I should change it to that.
And you've been setting them up really good because you get them from the side. When you start propping them up on the side,
Right.
yeah,
And it's all about staying close. And like I said, I love to switch it up.
Yeah.
I love to change up the rhythm. But an arm bar, it's my favorite. I
Yeah.
shouldn't say I hit it on almost anyone, but I hit it more often than anything else.
Right. I would say definitely gi. Man, I do I always like sleep choke.
Oh, sleep choke's a solid
Yeah,
one.
because
I'll use it to like scare them.
yeah, yeah. You can hit that from a lot of different places. Heck,
Anywhere.
that's the one. That's the one choke that I would hit from being in someone's guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd stack them up a little bit and I'd sink it in. Which reaching that far isn't the best idea, but
No, I wouldn't recommend it.
No, but I have
But
hit
like
it
if
from
you were
there.
in a desperate situation, you could.
Yeah, I have hit it from there.
Absolutely.
Especially if someone has a real legit guard and I'm just feeling real lazy. And
Maybe I should have done that Saturday.
but because you can hit it from rear mount too.
Yeah.
Which is
You can hit it from anywhere.
yeah.
I'll threaten it from the mount. So, and I mean, if it's there, I'll take it. But I'll go to mount, and if they're working on like their knee elbow escape or just trying to shrimp out, pushing on the knees, building a frame, I'll attack that because as soon as I do,
Yeah.
it's here.
Yeah.
They forget about this.
Yeah.
They're here.
Yep.
So it's a very
Yeah.
useful choke. That ranks on up there.
Yeah. I definitely like it. If I'm if I'm if I'm in mount, I'll put my head down right next to theirs so they can't see what I'm doing over here,
Oh, yeah.
So my big noggin will block all that, and I'll start sliding it through, and then when I lift it up, then it's time. But I do like that choke.
I really like all sorts of key chokes.
Yeah,
I like the bow and arrow.
yeah.
It's and there's so many variations to it.
It's funny
So
when
useful.
we used to work chokes a lot. Like we'd pick a day and just work chokes,
Yeah.
and we'd leave here and our necks are just like giant hickeys.
Yeah.
All over the place. You go walking into work the next day, and they're like, "The hell happened to you?" But, yeah, I do like chokes. I do like chokes. And to be honest, this past year, like since I've started rolling again, I've been working just a lot on survival and
Right.
being comfortable with being in the awful positions I get into.
And that's how you get better. It's just you get comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I stay in awful positions.
Yeah.
To
letting somebody pass the guard every now and then.
Yep.
Even, yeah, I hate when, people call you for like, oh, you let me have that. Like, I'm trying to work some.
Yeah.
You haven't submitted me yet.
I'll yell at you every now and then. I'm like, man, just finish it.
Hey, you haven't got me yet. I'm trying to work a little some, pass my guard.
Yep.
Especially like, people who are a little bit, a little more experienced too. I'll still let that happen.
Yeah.
You might get a really good position and submit me.
Yeah.
But in here, it doesn't matter.
No.
There's no $5 medal on the line.
No.
So if you submit me, it is what it is. I'm very competitive, so I'd like to prevent that if I can. But if it happens, it happens. I'll let you have that position. That's on me. I wasn't equipped enough to get out. But whatever.
I meant to ask you. So, Toro Cup changed over to actual cups now that they give out. Yep. They went from the belts
mugs.
to the mugs.
Right.
So where do you keep your mugs?
Currently, just in my mug cabinet.
Okay.
But I think as I win more, I would like to display them.
I haven't seen them. Like, are they different or are they all the same?
No, the two that I've gotten are different.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I don't know if they're different each time, but the ones I've
Yeah.
gotten are different. I like the belts, the wrapped up belts, but I like it because it makes sense. It's a Toro Cup.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
It makes
I
so
think they're
much
both
sense.
cool. If I had to pick one, I think I like the belt better.
Yeah.
But no, the cups are cool.
I like the cup. It's useful.
Yeah.
You can go
could
home.
have some hot cocoa.
Yeah, you go home,
Yeah.
drink you whatever you want out of that mug after you win.
Yeah.
And it's the most rewarding drink you'll ever have. Even if it's just a little bit of water, you're like, I earned this water.
Hey, I liked where they have where they're doing the live feed stuff. They got it all off to the side now.
Yeah.
And they got their own.
They got the middle section so you
Yep.
can watch. I like that a
And you
lot.
got it's all screened off. They got good background and
Really good
yeah, and they did a really good job too.
And it's so good.
yeah.
I love the commentary.
Yeah, the commentary is awesome.
Very clear.
Yep. Yeah, and very educated too.
Very educated.
Because they'll talk you through it, and they know exactly what you're starting to look for and what you're gonna. Yeah.
I felt so bad because like in my match, I was going I was like cycling between like 2 or 3 guard passes because that's like the extent of my knowledge. They gave me so much more credit. They were like, he's seen this pass, he's attempted this pass, he's tried this one, and this, he's just going back and forth so well with so many passes. I'm like, dog, I had like 2.
Now,
And it looked like I had more. I'm not gonna say that they're very educated.
yeah.
They saw stuff that I didn't.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, he's threatening this here, and I was like, oh man, I was just trying to be heavy.
No, they do really good, and
Yeah.
I like how it's just they're very educated. So when they're talking,
Yeah, they make me sound so much better than I am. They really do. I listen to it and I'm like, shucks. I gotta go back to the drawing board and work on what they said I knew.
I remember the last one. Bagels was on there talking junk.
I asked him if he was this time. He was like, I didn't even commentate your match. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Bagels was funny, but they're all really good, and their commentary is on point. And
Oh yeah, I want to commentate
they
some
do
of the
a
matches next time.
great
Maybe
job.
they'll let me.
they might,
They might.
they might. They probably don't even want you on the show.
Something cool happened. I'll be like, oh, oh shoot,
That would be cool though.
he flipped them.
Oh, but it's going to be a busy week. We got
What you got planned this week?
this week. Well, this weekend's going to be awesome because I'm not on call. Holiday weekend. It's going to rain.
See, that's what I'm not looking forward to. I wanted to get some yard work done this weekend.
I'm getting ready to sneeze.
Bless you. Say cucumber. He didn't say cucumber.
Cucumber. It worked.
A little late now.
It worked.
But I wanted
Like
to
I
get some
just threw
yard
my
work.
back out.
I can't train anymore
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not training today. My back's been rough.
I'm glad it's getting better though.
It is. I just, I accept it now. I
Yeah.
stay hurt.
That's the name of the
Really.
game.
I'm not injured. I'm just hurt.
I'm so excited to just be rid of major injuries
Yeah.
and go back to just the small injuries.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that. I'll take small injuries.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My fingers are still goofy, but I'll take that any day.
Yeah. Like you could still work with that.
Yeah, they're functional.
Yeah. Like this week's been terrible with my back, but it's nothing that's going to take me out.
I was gonna say I missed you as my kickboxing partner.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
rough.
I've been really enjoying it.
Came in, I had to partner with Darlene. Ugh.
Yeah. Yep. But she gets the good peanut butter, so
She does get the good peanut butter.
yeah.
We need to start occasionally having food on the show.
I know.
We need to start,
I'm
but
all for
but
it.
like wild snacks and whatnot. Like don't get like Oreos and be like, oh, it's
Yeah.
not exciting.
Yeah. We couldn't afford it anyway. We're
Sorios.
yes, Oreos. Yeah. Or chocolate stack sandwiches
With cream inside.
with creamy middles.
Have you tried the Oreo cakesters yet?
No, I have not.
So it's like, it looks like you took an Oreo and you poofed it up into a cake.
Oh, really?
So I was really excited for that, but you bite into it and the cream in the middle isn't the Oreo cream. And I was so disappointed.
Really?
It was just like regular, it tasted like a Hostess cake.
Oh.
Like it was good, but very underwhelming.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
And I was even more excited because we got them at the Asian Food Mart, so I thought they were like some brand new, like,
That place is kind of creepy. Like, have you seen the back room yet?
yeah, like I mean, I haven't like been in
With
it,
all the washers?
but like,
What are they doing with them?
washing.
No, I think they're for sale.
You think so? They have a lot of stuff for sale.
They really do. Now, granted,
Hey.
they have they got some cool stuff in there.
Like I will say, that's my favorite place to go for snacks.
Me and Mom walked through there.
Yeah, this was a different one. This wasn't the washing machine one.
Oh, okay.
But either way, they still have like weird items
Yeah.
in bulk. Like you're going through and it's like food.
I think even they had the Jif peanut butter. Yeah, I think you can even get Jif peanut butter
Maybe.
there.
You know what I found out that I really liked is chili oil. It's so good.
What do you use it for?
Anything.
I don't get it.
Anything at all. So like ramen, for example. You make your ramen, whatever. Just a little spoonful of chili oil.
Okay.
Stir it in there.
Really?
You can use it for eggs. We've seen it where they'll put chili oil down and crack an egg in a pan and cook it like that. So it's like a chili oil crust type deal.
Oh. Yeah, we need to have more food.
But we do. We
on
need
here.
to have some food. We need to take suggestions.
Yep. But, for Mother's Day, Mom wanted duct tapes.
Oh
So
yeah.
we went and ordered out and got some duct tapes. And man, it was good.
Duct tapes is pretty good.
It was really good. Mom got the ribs.
I've
And I don't get ribs from anywhere because Mom makes banging ribs.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really good. As much crap as I give Mom, I can't even lie about it. Like her ribs are really good. So I never order ribs out.
Yeah.
She ordered the ribs.
Did you try 'em?
Yes, and
Were
they
they
were
good?
yeah. They're
Like fall off the bone?
yeah, like they were really good. Had really good flavor on it. She got some extra sauce with it that was kind of spicy.
Yeah. You didn't have that.
No, I tasted it,
Yeah.
but I wasn't.
You'd have been out of commission for 3 days.
Yeah,
3 whole
Yeah.
business days. Speaking of business days, so I've been working on my cosplays and stuff, or trying to. I actually got to work on the Ida from last year.
Mm-hmm.
I got to work on that one tomorrow because I'm doing the Awesome Con costume contest.
okay.
But I've been trying to print out my helmet. My 3D printer, what I think the issue is anyways, is so what happens is I go to start the print, and what happens is the bed goes all the way back. All right? Well, the bed will go back, but it'll try to keep going once it's hit its limit, so it's like, and then it's like there's an error, right? So I'm like, ooh.
I can get you in touch with somebody. that can give you all the hints.
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh, you're good now.
I'm fairly positive. So,
Okay.
I'm looking at this printer, and there's one cable that's like cut.
Oh, I think you were telling me about
there's
this.
it's a connection, and two cables go into it.
So did it get pinched?
One of the it must have.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, that sucks, and I'm fairly positive it's on the y-axis, which is back and forth.
Okay.
So I'm like, that has to be it.
Yeah.
So I message them. And they're like, all right, is it under warranty? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're
Yeah.
like, well, it is. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. We're going to send you a new y-axis cable.
Oh, good.
So I was like, cool. So it's super great, like, customer service. This is any
You
cubic.
should tag them in this.
Yeah, any cubic.
Yeah, you should tag them in
I
this.
should.
Yeah.
But
that's
super
good.
great customer service. And they sent the cable, and it was the wrong cable.
Oh, never mind. Don't tag them. Don't tag them.
I emailed them, and like within 30 minutes, they got back and they were like, "Hey, put your info in here again. We're gonna send you the right cable." And
Okay,
I was
we'll
like,
tag them in this.
Yeah, tag them in.
Yeah, tag them in this.
I was like, neat. So it'll take a minute to get here, and I'm hoping I can finish this cosplay before GalaxyCon.
Yeah.
But I do want to take my time on this cosplay. I want to do it right because this is going to be a cool one.
One of these days, I'm gonna get to one of those. Me and
This
mom,
year.
Me and mom talk about it all the time.
Get your ticket.
Yeah.
Get just a Saturday ticket.
Yeah, I couldn't do like multiple days there.
No.
Like one, even a full day. Like I could do a full day into the night type
Something
deal.
like GalaxyCon. And GalaxyCon's big.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But I think 2 days is really all you need. A third day is fun. I like a third day. But it's, you go in and you're like, seen that, done that,
Yeah.
done that, seen that. There's so much to do, though.
Right.
Even on the third day, they're starting to kind of wind down. So there's
Yeah.
less to do, like, less activities.
Right.
But, yeah, Friday and Saturday, I love just walking around the exhibition hall. It's so crowded, but it's super fun to just walk around and kind of see everybody in costume, take pictures with people. If you wear a cool costume, people want to take pictures with you, which I like. I
Right.
think it's cool. They're like, oh, your costume looks cool. It means you worked hard.
Yeah, yeah.
It means, the results are there.
Yeah. No, I thought your last costume was really good. You guys looked good.
Yeah, I thought it was
pictures
really cool.
you were sending.
Yeah.
We're always on you guys and send us pictures when you're at stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it looked really cool. And like I said, I'm building a samurai Darth Vader. So we're
Now
gonna-
is that at the same place that U.S. Grappling used to be at?
Yes.
I miss
Raleigh
U.S.
I
Grappling.
miss it so much. Maybe one day.
I wonder if U.S. Grappling ever thinks about us.
I hope they do.
You
I
think they
about
miss
them
us as much as
often.
we miss them?
Actually, I thought about them the other day.
Yeah.
We're in the process of trading cars in, and there's a U.S. grappling sticker on the back
really?
of it, and I was like,
Oh man.
man,
Yeah. What?
got to keep the car now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't get rid of it.
We miss them.
They were solid.
Yeah, it was great going. I used to have fun going to those things.
Such a good
Spend it all
tournament.
day, yeah.
Like, you go to some, and the rules. I won't mention any names, but the last one we went to, they didn't have enough in. It was a 13-year-old. They didn't have enough in his division for
Yeah.
him to compete, so they bumped him up. Not even to novice, but to beginner adult. And dude went against like an adult.
Yeah.
Again at 13.
Yeah.
You're not even out of middle school. yet.
No. No.
And it went, and don't get me wrong. Some of these kids I know can hang with adults.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because now we're gonna get some hate mail over this. Be like, my kid's 13 and he grappled.
He can whoop adults.
It's,
But like, and this wasn't like again, won't name drop, but this wasn't a small tournament.
I want to start dropping names.
This was a big name tournament. This was a big name tournament, one that you hear of constantly, and yeah, they put him in, and
What does it rhyme with?
Donald Trump's slogan, MAGA. But I know there's kids that can hang with adults. But again,
Oh yeah.
and he was bigger.
Yeah.
All right, so he's a bigger kid. Put him same weight class adult.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
I think the kid got like hurt.
Yeah.
So
Well, and
that's why, like I said, I miss U.S. grappling because it was constant with the rules. They were very much about the competitor.
yeah.
They kept the rule set that they had, but they were very willing to work with, whatever. I remember there was no one in my division. I rolled with a ref one time when I was a kid.
Oh, that was a Porter.
Dave Porter,
Yeah, Porter was a cool dude.
Whooped him to no.
Yeah, right. That dude. Doesn't he go by something Mongoose?
Lanky
Yeah,
Mongoose.
yeah, man, he is.
Old Dave Darce.
Yeah, yeah. I see him on social media every now and then.
Every now and then he pops up,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Cool, awesome grappler. My God.
Very good.
But
I believe that's
yeah.
I believe that's about time.
Yeah, we got a lot going on, so we'll try to do it the following
I think we'll be able to get it
back
done.
on schedule.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we'll be able to make it work. I have to. I'm actually going to be bartending at some weddings coming up.
Oh, really?
One next weekend and one the following weekend.
With Will?
With Will, yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I got to see what time those are happening.
And that's proper pour.
It's proper pour.
Yep, proper pour.
Oh, wonderful. We're actually going to get them at our wedding.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's so knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Him and his whole staff is so knowledgeable, and they set up so nicely when it comes to drinks.
They got some cool stuff too.
Yeah, really cool
It's such an
stuff.
awesome idea.
Right.
Yeah, if you guys get a chance, check out Proper Pour.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's awesome. But we'll catch you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we'll catch you. Thanks
All right.
for tuning in.
You wanna?
Oh, all right. Hold on, wait. I gotta represent. If I can unbuckle it. There we go. Guys, make sure you tune in. Smash that like button. Hit that follow button. Maybe it's up there, one of the two. Hit that follow button. Hit that notification bell. Make sure you get notified when we post on Spotify and YouTube. Take note of the beautiful fanny pack, the shirt. If you want yours, go to cageside.com. Get all of your gear, all of your clothes necessary, needed for training, and just looking good in general. But you guys have a good one. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.